Okay, hey, we are live and we are ready in full effect. So excited to get on here and talk to you guys about this 5K in 60 days. How excited are you, Tawanna?
I'm so excited about this 5K. It is an amazing opportunity, I think, for if you are looking to, supplement your income, this opportunity is where you want to be. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, so we are not going to keep you guys very long. We're just going to talk kind of briefly about what do we mean by 5K in 60 days? What do we do? What is It Works? And how does it work for us? Both Tawanna and I are full-time career-driven women. And so we have our full-time job and we have It Works that is helping to supplement our income. And so Tawanna, just like give us a little intro of like yourself, who you are, and like why it works and what's working.
So, my name is Tawanna Williams. I am a diamond leader with It Works, and I work a full time job, like Ivory was saying. I am a program analyst at the Center for Disease Control. And the reason why I joined, my why, is because I wanted to purchase a home and I needed some extra money to do so. So it was the money that drove me to the business, quite honestly. But once I joined, it was just everything about It Works that just has amazed me, and it keeps me excited and loving this business. I absolutely love what I do. And when I say love it, I do. I genuinely love what I do. I enjoy meeting new people, talking to people. I enjoy the products. Right now, I'm actually working on a 90-day push, is what we're calling it. And so we've come out with this entirely new line of keto products. And if you don't know what keto is, it is a way for you to get your body in fat burning mode to burn off your stored fat. And so I am enjoying this weight loss process on these products. So that's my 90-day push. But I also enjoy, partying with everyone. I enjoy like talking to you, Ivory, right now, like, us having these moments where you get to meet people that you've never known existed. And, you now have new friends everywhere, all across the world. So it's just really great.
Yeah, I totally agree. So thanks so much, Tawanna, for being willing to get on this panel with me and just kind of really talk to people about like this whole 5K in 60 days. And I think it's just validity in people seeing that we are, regular working women who has, or have a passion for our health and wellness, in addition to creating financial freedom. Because we all, at least I know you and I, and a lot of people out there in the world want to be financially free. And so It Works offer us the opportunity to, number one, get our health and wellness together, in addition to putting us on a track to making sure that our finances are in a really good place and that we can reach that financial freedom that we want. And so I'm Ivory, I'm a double diamond leader with It Works Global. I've been with the company for 3 years and still have a burning desire to continue to work this business. I am a full-time therapist by career, and I do It Works as well. I can't even say on the side because I've incorporated it into my daily type of living in my daily life and my daily routine. You follow me on Instagram, you follow me on Facebook, you see that I post about It Works, I post about my life, I post about everything. And so It Works basically, I don't think that I discovered It Works. I really think that It Works discovered me. My line sister introduced me to the business and was like, hey, we can make a difference in our pockets and we can make a difference with other people as well. And so I was like, sure, why not? Let's do it, girl. Like, whatever we need to do, let's get started. And she's a good friend of mine, so I didn't really need a whole bunch of information, about what the business was. I did have a concern because I was like, I'm pretty slim. How am I gonna sell weight loss products? Like people be
Love
looking at me like, girl, bye. Where you going with a wrap and you 120 pounds? I'm not 120 pounds, but the judgment, right?
Yeah.
So I just decided that I wouldn't allow that to, be a stakehold on me, that I wouldn't allow it to hold me down, because what I do know is no matter what, people going to judge you, whether you skinny, whether you fat, it doesn't matter. And the business isn't even a business to where we're selling things, you know? It really is about sharing. Like, people want to know, girl, how do you travel? Girl, how do your skin so clear? Girl, what are you doing to get your hair to grow? And it's like, I'm doing, it works. Like, you know, so I'm not necessarily selling anything as opposed to sharing and answering questions that people have asked me. Like, girl, how can you travel so much? Like, you must be rich. No, ma'am. You know, absolutely not. But I have this business to help supplement my income that can afford me the travel that I want to travel. So that's just a little bit about me. So we are going to get a little bit more into some of the products. Tawanna mentioned that she is doing the 90-day push. I'm also doing a 90-day push. And she mentioned she mentioned some things about keto. So Tawanna, tell us about like your 90-day push. What are you using? Like, what are you doing? What's your goals?
Well, I wanted to go back to something that you touched on before I get into like the real nitty gritty of my 90-day. But when you said sharing, because a lot of people ask me, you know, or they tell me when I speak to them, they're like, oh, I don't sell. I'm not a seller. I'm not good at selling. And I always have to tell people I'm not good at selling either. I don't sell anything. It's not something that so it's really sharing. And I always have to give them the, you know, analogy of, you know, when I love to shop, I am a complete shopaholic. I shop online and I'm really working on that, decreasing my shopping, but I love to shop. Shoes, you know, I love skincare products, just everything. And so, you know, we'll take Sephora, for instance. I absolutely love Sephora. I go in there and I go get the little samples and I'm trying out the products just to see how I like it. Then I go buy it. But while I'm trying out products, I'm telling all of my friends, you know, anybody that I may engage in conversation with, like, hey, you know, I really like this primer for my face because it's really great. And so it works that way for our products. You know, I tell people, you know, when they see me walking down the halls at work and they're like, hey, what are you doing? I tell them, you know, well, I'm using this product, which is my product that I sell. I have a coworker that was looking for some coffee one day, and all I drink is keto coffee. I love keto coffee. It gives me, you know, brain focus, boosts my energy. It fills me up. So, you know, I can have 1 cup in the morning and I'm really not hungry till around lunchtime, honestly, and I don't eat breakfast. And it also, you know, it's helping put my body in keto to burn that stored fat. And so when she asked, I was like, well, this is all I have. And I gave her, you know, the points about it. And, you know, next thing I know, I gave it to her. She makes her coffee. She's coming around the corner like, how do I purchase this? You know, it's just that simple. And so, you know, I like to let people know that, you know, I'm not a seller either. Right. Our business is not about talk to people and we share the knowledge. So going to my 90-day push, which I'm gonna share with y'all. I am, you know, like I said, I'm working on the ketogenic diet, which is completely awesome. And our product line has grown so much in just a short period of time. You know, we started with the keto coffee. We now have keto creamer that you can put, you know, in your coffee or just sprinkle it over your food and it helps your body, you know, stay into ketosis. We have, ketones. It's so good. The ketone, the lemonade. It is absolutely so tasty that I have literally, like, for my family reunion, I'm going to make a big old picture of that and everybody's going to be on a ketogenic diet fooling with me. Because it is that good. You know, I always incorporate the greens. I love the greens. The greens on the grow is just a daily thing for me. Right now, I'm dealing with some sinus issues and I'm taking my greens and that's keeping my, you know, inflammation down, which is totally awesome because before greens came about in my life, I would literally be out of work for 3 days because the seasons are changing, the pollen count is high, and I'm in Georgia. I'm congested. Wow. Yes.
If you are in Georgia, then you already know that this pollen is crazy.
Yes. And it has come with a vengeance. You know, it may be cold here, but this pollen count is high. Mm-hmm. And so the greens are assisting me in being able to go to work every day so I can save my leave so I can go on vacation. Okay. And so, you know, I incorporate that daily. as well as the Keto Go, which is, really great. And it's something that I can just have on me and take it as I go. I love the chocolate greens. I've incorporated that. But my secret weapon to my ketogenic diet is the fat fighters.
Oh.
Our fat fighters, because they absorb 78% of the carbs, 38% of the fat we eat, I have incorporated that into my ketogenic lifestyle because I'm a keto lifer. And it is my secret weapon. When I eat something, and, with keto, I cut back my carbs. So I'm not ingesting, more than 20 grams of carbs, 20 grams of sugar a day. But being able to take those fat fighters, even though I'm reducing my carbs, makes it so my body just goes into that fat products that I sell. These are products that I use and I purchase because I love the products. And the blessing about it is I get paid to use them, basically. This is what I do. I share, I get paid to use these products. And so it's going to help me get my body summertime fine.
Okay. Getting ready for the summer. Listen, it's so important. And I think it's just amazing, like the whole ketogenic diet and being on a keto diet. I'm not on a keto diet, but I know that it is working. Like, it's working for people that I know. People have lost weight. People are feeling better. People are experiencing mental clarity and mental focus and this like euphoria type of feeling that they've never experienced before. And it's simply from these products and allowing the fat to be used for something purposeful, essentially, is what is, what the keto is doing. I am a keto coffee type of girl as well. I'm not a coffee drinker at all. Don't like coffee. I like sugar. I don't like coffee. But the keto coffee is good. It's something that, if you follow me again, like on Instagram and on Facebook, you see me every morning making my keto coffee, getting ready to go to work, and utilizing that keto coffee to help me get that mental focus that I need. When I first get in that office, I need to really be focused for at least the first couple of 3 hours of the day before I started to get distracted by all other things. And so the keto coffee really helps me with that mental clarity. And so when it comes to my 90-day push and the products that I use, because again, I'm petite, you don't have to be big. You don't have to be small. You don't have to be no certain size to be successful in this business. You just have to have a willingness to want to help people and a willingness to just want to share with people what's working. Like, just giving back to people in that way. So for me, I am a hair vitamin going type of girl. The hair vitamins is my 90-day push that I'm doing now. I've welcomed a couple of my Instagram friends to my hair challenge for this month. And basically what I'm doing is inviting people to join, like, give these vitamins a try, see if they work for you, which I know that they will. And watch how your hair grows. Watch how your skin looks a lot better. Watch how your nails grow longer. So I love the hair, skin, and nail vitamins. It's one thing that I'm pushing. You mentioned the greens. I drink the greens as well every day because I have some stomach issues. And so the greens really help me with that. In addition to, getting the servings of fruits and vegetables that I need, that I know that I'm not getting on a regular basis. And so the greens really do help me to feel better. When I'm having like stomach flare-ups and I'm having issues like with my stomach, the first thing I do, honestly, is get greens. If any of my friends are experiencing any type of stomach issues, I'm like, girl, did you drink greens today? I got some greens right here in my purse. Because the greens really do help with your digestive system. So that is, another one of the products I'm using that Tawanna is also using to help her, but she's using it to help her in her sinuses. And like we mentioned, like if you're in the state of Georgia, you already know that this pollen is no joke. Like my car is black and it's like literally black and yellow. Okay. And black and yellow. My shoes are yellow because the pollen is so thick. And so I like that you're using the greens to kind of help you so that you can continue to get up and go throughout your day. Because guess what? The pollen is not going to stop. This is like the very beginning.
Yeah, I absolutely love them.
Okay. So,
yeah, and you know me, I'm greens out.
Say that again, Tawanna.
I hand my greens out at work. When I hear somebody sneeze or cough at work, I'm like, let me give you some greens. Try these. I just, yeah. I'm like the greens lady. I walk around with my greens.
I'm quick to hand out the greens too. But I love it. So that is just some of the things about, a couple of the products that we have where it works. And we're not, and like Tawanna said, she's not selling it, she's sharing it. Like people see her and she's like, oh, and they like, girl, what you doing? Like I want that. So it's not selling, it's sharing. Because I don't have the gift of gab. I don't have the gift to sell anything or to sell. No, all I have is the gift of, here's what I've done. It worked. It worked for me. Here's what my friend did. It worked for her. Here's what one of my business partners did. It worked for her too. And so that's how we move throughout this business. And I love that right now we have this amazing, like we have these two amazing incentives going on right now. And essentially, one of the incentives is if you decide to buy into this business, the company decided, you know what, because we're so great and because we want you to experience the same thing that we have experienced, we're going to throw in some extra products for you. So on top of your already kit, which will come with a box of wraps, some marketing material, some defining gel, and some other different products that kind of help with your marketing. The company decided that they're going to throw in some extra products. So now you're going to get a It Works cleanse. You're going to get greens on the go, berry and orange. You also are going to get an extra wrap, and you're going to get the opportunity to try the keto coffee. So you have the opportunity to start your weight loss goals or whatever goals that you're working towards, your health and wellness goals, just simply by deciding that you want to be a part of this company. Simply.
And I'm so glad.
Go ahead, Tawanna.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad you said that, because when you said the cleanse, I just lit up just like a light bulb. I absolutely love the cleanse. And so I'm glad you said that, having this investment, you are able to start your business with your own results, just like this. For everything that you get in this kit, it's absolutely amazing. Listen, I got just 4 wraps, and my promotional material, but to be able to have the cleanse, the greens on the go, and y'all know how much I love the greens on the go, and the keto coffee, to be able to try that, it is just an amazing kit that they are giving out for $99. It's just absolutely amazing.
For $99. $99. I can tell you guys that I have made $99 and then some with this company. I got a $30,000 bonus last year and turned around and got a $10,000 bonus. And it all came simply from me sharing this opportunity with people in my life, and people in my life that aren't necessarily like my closest friends or my closest family members, but the people that, I'm friends with on Instagram, the people that I'm friends with on Facebook. And that's simply all it takes to run this business. And you said, like, Tawanna, you said $99. And I've quadrupled that $99. Like, I can't even begin to say how many times I've flipped that $99. And simply from that one box of wraps that came in my kit, in my initial kit, that box of wraps, I shared my wraps with everybody, with 4 people, $25, and got my initial investment right back. So it was a no risk for me, just like it will be a no risk for anybody that decides to also join this business, because not only are the company saying, hey, here's this box of wraps, you can take that and you can share it and you can get your money right back, your initial $99. But then here's additional products for you to actually try yourself. Because that's the one thing that people come in with, those roadblocks in front of them. They like, well, I got to try the products for myself. But the company say, you know what? We heard you, and so we're going to give you the opportunity to try to cleanse. We're going to give you the opportunity to try wrap. We're going to give you the opportunity to try the greens. We're even going to give you the opportunity to try the keto. And so it's a no risk for you to join this business or for you to be willing to try it. And the other incentive that we have going, which is why most of everybody joined this call, it's the key word. It's the 5K in 60 days. How do you do that? How do you do 5K in 60 days? One, one can only wonder. Well, guess what? We have the secret sauce. It's pretty easy. The first thing that you need to do is you need to join the business. You need to join the party. You need to decide, you know what, Tawanna, you know what, Ivory, I want to join the party with y'all. I want to see what y'all talking about. That's the first thing that you need to do. And then once you do that, you're going to get your kit. You're going to get your extra products that come with that. And you set yourself up to make 5K in 60 days. You have 2 full calendar months to make that 5K. And so what does that mean? What is it? How do I actually get to that? You know, get to the meat and the potatoes. I hear you saying like this and you use this and you use that. But how do I get to that 5K? Because that's what everybody wants to know. You get to that 5K simply by signing 3 teammates. Signing 3 people. Think about it. Everybody just take a second, you know, and think about if you have anybody in your life that is complaining or has complained about being broke, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Girl, I gotta do this. Girl, I gotta do that. And or boy, I gotta do this. I don't know if men really use that language, but you know, I gotta go do this, and I don't have money to do this, and I gotta pay my car payment. You know, so many different things. Like, just think about: do you have 3 people in your life that has ever said that to you? Just think about it. If anybody said it to you today, or if anybody said it on Instagram and Facebook, and you follow them and they follow you back, because we all have those people in our lives that complain about being broke and that complain about wanting to lose weight or wanting to be healthier than what they are, right? And so with this 5K, what you're going to do is get into this 5K in 60 days. You got those 2 4 calendar months, and you're going to go out. You're going to get those 3 people, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your best friend, whoever those 3 people are, and you are going to show them the same thing that whoever enrolled you is going to show you, to do 3 simple steps. And once you teach them 3 people how to do that, them 3 people are going to go teach 3 people how to do that. And then them 3 people are going to go teach 3 more people how to do that. And so basically, what are we calling it, Tawanna? What did we come up with? What's our saying for this?
We decided it's the power of 3. You know, you just teach someone how to fish, and it's the power of 3. That's a nice number, 3.
I know, right? The power of 3. We are teaching people how to fish. Like, that's what you have to do. You have to teach people how to fish. Like, it's giving back. Like, this world, you know, continues to flourish because people give back to it. You're teaching somebody how to do something. And so you go out there, you sign 3 teammates, you teach those 3 teammates, or your aunt, your cousin, your brother, or your 3 siblings how to go out and get 3 more people to get their 3 friends. And then they're going to teach their 3 friends how to do the same exact thing. And so this is how we teach people how to fish. This is how you get to that 5K in 60 days. It really is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Literally, no pun intended. It's the power of 3. Tawanna, what do you have to add to that?
Well, I just wanted to, you know, touch on the $99, you know, because we spend $99 so quickly, so easily. And so for me, when I joined this business, you know, I've been in business for a year. I took $99 out of my paycheck that I just decided, you know what, I just want to invest in me. You know, I did want to purchase a home, but, you know, I wasn't struggling for anything. I wasn't really wanting for anything, but this was a goal that I was trying to attain. And I knew that I knew that I needed some extra income to attain that goal. And so, you know, a lot of times we have those things, you know, there's something that we're trying to work towards. And so having this additional income helped me get there that much quicker. And so it was just a blessing to have that in place. And so I took that $99 that I could have went to Target and spent it up. I could have went to Sephora and balled out of control. Not really balled, because I know that stuff is expensive. But I could have spent it on something else. And I decided to invest it in this. Me receiving that, you know, I got my wraps in, and, you know, I sold those wraps. My, you know, my sponsor showed me how to sell the wraps, and, you know, it was fairly easy because the wraps pretty much sell themselves. Once people see your results, they're going to be wanting those wraps. And so they basically sold themselves. So I got my initial investment back that much quicker. And why I'm so excited about this pack is, I told y'all the cleanse, but It's because you receive 5 wraps in this kit. So that means that you can have 1 wrap and that'll be your results. And then you can sell the other 4. So you make all of your money back. And you also have products to share with others around you. And, you know, that power of 3 is so powerful because when you think about it, you know, we all have 3 friends, you know, 3 people that we know that we would want to not only share an opportunity with to progress and do better, to have some additional income, but just to be with you. You know, I'm in business with one of my best friends in the world. We've been friends since high school, and we joined this business together, and we have been rocking and rolling together ever since. And it's so great to have that person that I know that knows me, you know, intimately, that we can sit on the phone all night long because we were doing it anyway. We talked on the phone every single day before this business anyway. So now we're able to talk on the phone, do the same thing, and basically get paid for it because we're talking about business. You know, we're growing our business. And so it's such a blessing that this opportunity exists, and it exists just like that. You know, the power of 3. You talk to 3 people, you join, and you tell 3 people to join, and you know that closeness. And you know, for what we do, you know, the parties that we have, I love to have a wrap party. Don't you, Ivory?
Absolutely.
That's one of my favorite things, is to have a wrap party. You know, people love to sit and party, and that's what we do. We're able to go and meet new people, go into their homes, go into, you know, visit with their friends and family, and just show them what we do and our products. And once people use our products, they work. The reason why it's called It Works is because they work. They actually work. And so you get that testimony for yourself. So, you know, the 5K in 60 days is absolutely amazing. I was able to get 10K in 2.5 months. So it is definitely attainable, definitely doable. This is coming from a girl that was very skeptical. I was so not interested in any type of, you know, business of this industry. I just wasn't, you know, it just wasn't my thing. You know, I've always done what, you know, you go to work, you get a paycheck, you come home. You spend it, you go to work, you get a paycheck, you come home. You know, I work a 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. So it was that repeated cycle, but I was comfortable in that. I was very comfortable and content in my everyday, go to work, get my check, come home, you know? And so this was so out of the ordinary for me that I just automatically thought that it was some type of scheme. I was just skeptic. It just couldn't be real. Mm-hmm. And so for me to join and for me to be in this business for a year, you know, and counting, because it's more years to come, and to enjoy what I'm doing, but to know how real it is, you know, I just definitely have to share. And I like to express that to people.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. And you hit on something that was really, you know, that kind of brought things into perspective, which was you were already on the phone with your best friend every day. You know, like, why not be on the phone with her and making some money, you know, and y'all been able to be like, girl, let's go on vacation, and it not be like something that is stressful because of finances, you know? And so It Works is really, you know, truly that vehicle to help you. So I just want people to know that if It Works continues to like pop up on your feed, it's kind of like your sign, you know, like it's your sign to join. It's your sign to just try, to step out on faith, and to just, you know, stop allowing fear to paralyze you. You know, if this continues to show up, and it keeps showing up, and it's somebody close that you know, or somebody, you know, that it's just you follow them, that you admire them, and you're like, okay, you know, like this girl really is like really doing this. This is your sign. This is your time to join. Like, this is that opportunity for you just to decide, you know, this is the opportunity for you to just step out there. And so I just encourage everybody, you know, to give this a try. Like, it's really no risk to you. And when we just, you know, kind of going back to that 5K, the average emerald, which is what you will be, you know, if you earn that 5K in this business, makes about $794 a month. Then you tack on that 5,000. I don't know how much $1,300 can do for you guys in addition, you know, to you per month, but I know what it can do for me. And so if this is something that you want to do, if that sounds good to you, and if you have people in your life that you know you want to help, you know, to gain financial freedom as well, your sister, your cousin, you guys all want to be on the same track, then this is your opportunity to join. this is the time. So what we want you to do is we want you guys to get back to the person that invited you to this call. Or if you are watching it later on down the line, get back with that person and, ask them some questions and just step out on faith and stop allowing fear to paralyze you. You won't regret it. The only thing you will regret is not being willing to give it a try. Because if you don't try, you'll never know. So instead of sending people to Target and getting that skincare product, that you're using, you can send them right to your own store and get money from that. So stop putting money in Target's pocket and put that money back into your pocket. Tawanna, do you have anything else to say before we end this Zoom for tonight?
No, I like the fact that you said step out on faith, because it's really big, to trust in yourself and trust in your instincts. And this opportunity is something that you won't regret. And this is coming from someone that doesn't regret the choice that I made. It is literally one of the best decisions I made in 2017. And so, if we said anything that has sparked your interest, definitely get back to the person that invited you to this call. And we are excited to see you on the other side.
We really are. So you guys have a great night, and we will see you next time.
Night.